You are about to hear a law of a code that only the awakened few ever discover. A code the world overlooks, yet it is the very key that unlocks abundance, opportunity, and divine supply. The 1% do not rise because they struggle. They rise because they remember. Remember what? That the invisible governs the visible. That the inner word becomes the outer world. And so I say to you now, if your finances have felt stuck, if your money has been slow, if your path has felt blocked, it is not life denying you. It is simply your inner word waiting to be rewritten. For the greatest wealth code is this: what you deeply expect you inevitably attract. Expectation is the magnet. Expectation is the signal. Expectation is the unseen decree that summons everything with mathematical precision. You cannot expect little and receive much. You cannot expect delay and receive speed. You cannot expect struggle and receive ease. But if you expect wealth, if you expect support, if you expect divine supply, nothing can keep it from you. So today I speak the word for you: a new expectation, a new decree, a new inner pattern aligned with the law of prosperity. Repeat after me silently in your heart. I expect wealth. I expect doors to open. I expect money to find me in perfect ways. I expect divine supply, and it rushes to me now. Feel how those words shift the atmosphere around you. The law responds instantly. It does not wait for tomorrow. It does not wait for your circumstances to improve. It waits only for your word, for your expectation. And then the entire universe rearranges itself to fulfill it. Some say money comes from effort. But I tell you, money comes from consciousness. Some say opportunity comes from luck. But I tell you, opportunity comes from alignment. Some say abundance comes to the chosen few. But I tell you, why you are chosen. The Lament Lu choose the law. The wealthy 1% understand something the world forgets. They expect good, and so good appears. They expect increase, and so increase arrives. They expect success, and so success becomes inevitable. Not because they are special, but because they use the code everyone was born with. You are not here to struggle. You are not here to chase. You are not here to beg or fear or worry. You are here to command through your inner word, and then watch the outer world obey. So now I speak another decree for you. Everything I desire desires me. Everything I seek is already seeking me. Money cannot resist me. Success cannot avoid me. Divine supply cannot pass me by. I expect miracles, and miracles expect me. This is the wealth code. Not effort, not force, not striving. Expectation, alignment, inner certainty. Divine right order. The moment you expect wealth, not hope for it, not wish for it, not plead for it, but it as surely as the sunrise, your world must shift. People appear, ideas spark. Paths clear, money flows. Because the law returns to you what you have already accepted within. So now, right now, take a breath and anchor the new pattern. I expect sudden wealth. I expect divine opportunities. I expect outrageous good. I expect perfect supply. I expect the life that is already mine by divine right. And the universe, hearing your new command, whispers, as you have spoken, so it is done. Expectation is the magnet, the silent pull that organizes circumstances with mathematical precision. When I tell you that wealth responds to expectation, I am not speaking poetically. I am speaking law. Invisible law. The law that has governed every fortune ever created. The 1% do not ascend because they have more strength, more hours, or more opportunity. They rise because they expect rise. They walk with the quiet confidence that good is already on its way. And so good hurries to meet them. Their inner word is not, maybe, hopefully, or one day. Their inner word is, of course. And when a person reaches the state of of course, the universe bends to accommodate it. For the subconscious mind does not argue, does not question, does not negotiate. It obeys the dominant expectation. If you expect delay, delay becomes your companion. If you expect struggle, struggle becomes your pattern. But if you expect wealth, deeply, firmly, naturally, then wealth must form around you with the accuracy of a mirror reflecting your face. Expectation is spiritual electricity. It sends out a signal that summons matching forms. It does not matter what the outer world looks like. It does not matter what the bank account says. It does not matter how long you have waited or how many times you have feared. The moment expectation shifts, the entire field rearranges itself. There are people who work without rest and remain poor in spirit and purse. There are people who barely lift a finger, yet abundance moves to them as if drawn by a cord. What is the difference? Conscious expectation. One expects loss, the other expects supply. One expects just enough, the other expects overflow. One expects obstacles, the other expects open doors. And life, being exact and impersonal, gives each their expectation. This is why I say to you, stop expecting little. Stop expecting delay. Stop expecting difficulty. These expectations are decrees, and every decree molds your future. Speak silently within yourself. I expect wealth, for the law is on my side. Feel how the atmosphere shifts when you claim this truth. Feel how your energy rises when doubt falls away. Your expectation is the first movement of manifestation. The outer world simply follows its command. And as we move forward, you will see that expectation is only the beginning. For the inner word you speak becomes the very world you step into next. The inner word creates the outer world. This is the secret the 1% have never revealed openly, yet it has always been at work. Every circumstance you see, every figure in your bank, every opportunity that arrives or fails to arrive, began as a thought spoken within. Thought is not idle, it is creative. Spoken word, whether aloud or silently declared in your heart, carries the power to form reality. It is the invisible architect of your life. You may look around and see struggle, lack, or limitation, and think it is life opposing you, but in truth, it is the reflection of your inner word, waiting to be rewritten. And the rewriting is simple. Speak it. Feel it. When you speak within, I am wealth, I am supported, I am open to divine supply, the entire universe begins to respond. Nothing can resist a word spoken with certainty. The law does not ask whether you are worthy. It only asks whether you have spoken the command. The moment you accept that your inner word is creating the outer world, you stop blaming circumstance and begin to direct it. This is the power that moves mountains and multiplies coins alike. Do not underestimate the subtlety of your thoughts. A single word of expectation carries more force than a lifetime of frantic labor. You may work hard and still be blocked, because your inner word contradicts your desire. You may say you want abundance, yet your heart whispers doubt, fear, or limitation. The outer world answers only to what is spoken within. Therefore, it is not enough to wish, it is not enough to hope. You must command. You must declare. In silence or aloud, that your life is aligned with increase. Feel it as already present, and you will find it manifesting in ways you could not have imagined. Observe those who are truly wealthy, not only in money but in opportunity, happiness, and freedom. You will see that their inner word is unshakable. They do not vacillate, they do not murmur maybe. Or, if it pleases God, they decree, they affirm, they know. And life must obey. The world cannot do otherwise. And now, as you understand this, you see that the inner word is the bridge from expectation to divine supply. From here, you will learn that certainty, unwavering certainty, is the force that calls money, opportunity, and fortune to your side. Divine supply moves toward certainty. This is the law that governs all abundance, yet few understand it. The universe cannot deliver to doubt, hesitation, or fear. It rushes only toward the soul that knows, toward the heart that declares with unwavering confidence. It is mine by divine right. When you speak with certainty, when you feel it in every fiber of your being, the unseen world obeys instantly. Nothing in the world can prevent it from appearing. Obstacles fall away. Doors open without effort, and provision arrives in perfect timing and in perfect ways. The 1% have discovered this secret, and it is what sets them apart. They do not wait, they do not wonder. They simply know, and what they know must materialize. Certainty is not stubbornness, nor is it hope. It is the quiet, unshakable faith that the law of supply cannot fail. The moment you claim certainty, the law answers. If you wish for money, it flows. If you seek opportunity, it appears. If you requite, person steps forward. You do not chase it, you do not plead for it. You stand in readiness, fully aligned with your inner decree, and life arranges itself around you. Those who hesitate, who doubt, or who waver, remain in lack, not because the law has failed, but because their inner word contradicts their desire. And so I say to you, speak with authority. Declare in your heart, I am certain of abundance. I am certain of wealth. I am certain of opportunity. I am certain that divine moves toward me now, feel it. Live it. Let no circumstance shake it. This is the force that the rich and the successful command effortlessly. It is not effort, it is alignment. It is not struggle, it is law. And as you hold this certainty, you will notice the subtle movements in your world. Money arriving unexpectedly, doors opening that were once closed. People appearing who carry exactly what you need. All of this is the natural response of the universe to unwavering expectation and unbreakable certainty. Understand this, and you are moving closer to the greatest secret of wealth, that you are not chasing anything, and nothing is withheld. Supply is drawn to certainty. The law cannot resist it. The world bends toward it. And now, as you feel the power of certainty, you will see how it summons what is already yours, preparing the way for wealth to seek its rightful owner, moving with perfect precision to meet you wherever you stand. Wealth seeks its owner. This is a truth few recognize, yet it is as certain as the sun rising each morning. You are not to chase money, for money is already tracing you. Every desire you hold, every need you feel, has been assigned to you by the infinite. What belongs to your life cannot pass you by. It is drawn to your presence as naturally as rivers flow toward the sea. The moment you align your thoughts, your words, and your inner expectation, wealth begins to move toward you without effort, without struggle, without delay. Notice how the 1% operate. They do not run after fortune. They do not plead or bargain. They understand that abundance is a magnet, and the stronger their alignment, the faster it moves. If you cling to doubt, if you wrestle with fear, the magnet weakens. But if you relax, if you know and claim your divine right to prosperity, the law works like a precise instrument. People appear carrying opportunities. Doors swing open. Ideas emerge from thin air. Money arrives where it has been waiting all along. You cannot prevent it. You can only block it with your disbelief. The law is impartial. It gives to those who expect, to those who are ready, to those who claim it as a certainty. And here is the beauty: nothing you desire is outside your reach. No amount of wealth, no fortune, no abundance is too great for the law to deliver. It cannot resist a mind that knows itself worthy, that expects naturally, confidently, without fear. When you say, even silently, "It is mine, it is coming. I accept it now," the invisible world begins to orchestrate all necessary events to bring it into manifestation. The universe is merely waiting for your word, your expectation, your certainty. And so, beloved, step into the understanding that wealth is pursuing you even now. You are not running. You are not struggling. You are not pleading. It is coming. Everything aligned with your desire is drawn like a lodestone toward your presence. The 1% have mastered this law, and so they live in ease and joy, in unbroken expectation. You too may claim this mastery. All that is required is that you know your worth, speak your word, and let your certainty call forth all that is yours. As you feel this truth settle within you, you will see that alignment, not effort, is the key. Effort without alignment produces fatigue. Alignment produces miracles. And from this place of perfect alignment, you will step into the final revelation of the wealth code, where ease, grace, and effortless increase become your constant companions. Alignment over effort is the final key that completes the wealth code. The world glorifies struggle, applauds labor, and worships toil. Yet the law of abundance operates differently. Heaven does not measure success by how hard you push. It measures it by how fully you are aligned. When your inner consciousness vibrates with wealth, with expectation, with certainty, effort becomes unnecessary. The world arranges itself. Ideas appear before you. People come forward bearing exactly what you need, and doors open that were once locked. You do not have to chase. You do not have to plead. You simply step into alignment, and life obeys. Consider the rivers. They do not fight to reach the ocean. They do not argue with the rocks or struggle against the current. They flow in perfect alignment with gravity, with the land, with the unseen laws of nature, and in doing so, they reach their destination effortlessly. So it is with you. Your inner word, your expectation, your certainty, all must flow together in perfect alignment, and your wealth will arrive with the same ease and precision. Effort without alignment produces exhaustion. Alignment without doubt produces miracles. Observe those who live in abundance. Their lives are effortless, not because they do nothing, but because everything they do is guided by the law of alignment. They act when intuition calls, speak when words carry power, and expect when others fear. Their inner consciousness is like a lodestone drawing to them everything that belongs to their path. You, too, can learn this secret. You, too, can release struggle and embrace ease, knowing that the universe is a faithful partner, responding instantly to your inner signal. And so, beloved, remember this. Money, opportunity, success, and joy are not earned through strain. They are claimed through alignment. When your mind, your heart, and your inner word are united in expectation and certainty, you are a magnet to the invisible forces of life. You do not have to push, pull, or persuade. The 1% understand this, and their lives move like a well-conducted symphony, perfect, effortless, flowing, and abundant. Now, as you feel this truth settle within you, you are ready to walk fully in the wealth code. Expect with certainty, speak your inner word with authority, and align your consciousness with abundance that is already yours. Every step you take, every breath you draw becomes a declaration, a summons, a magnet drawing wealth, opportunity, and divine supply directly to you. You are no longer a struggler. You are a receiver. You are aligned. You are prosperous. And you are the one that sent. And now, beloved, as we draw this teaching to a close, remember this: the wealth code is not hidden. It is not reserved for the few. It is alive within you, waiting only for your acknowledgement. You are no longer a seeker struggling against circumstance. You are a commander of your destiny. You are the 1% who knows the law and claims it with certainty. Speak your word. Expect your supply. Align your thoughts, your heart, and your actions with abundance that is already yours. Feel it, see it, know it. The universe does not delay. It does not hesitate. It obeys the inner word, the expectation, the certainty, the alignment. Everything you desire is rushing to meet you now, in perfect ways, through perfect means. Say it once more, with your whole being: I expect wealth. I am aligned with divine supply. Money, opportunity, and abundance flow to me effortlessly. I am ready to receive, and I am grateful now. And as you speak these words, feel them settle like gold in your soul. This is the law. This is the code. This is your inheritance. You are no longer outside the flow. You are the flow. You are not chasing anything, for everything is chasing you. You are a magnet for abundance, a vessel for the limitless riches of the universe. Go now with this knowledge. Live it, speak it, know it, and watch as the world rearranges itself in response to your inner word. You are wealthy. You are supported. You are aligned. You are powerful. You are the 1%, and so it is.